psychic tears. It's time for Psychic Mouse in the Biden White House. Let's check in with our girl Marguerite to see what's going on. Psychic Mouse that's in the White House. Come on through, Psychic Mouse. Come on through. Tell us what you heard. Psychic Mouse that's in the White House. Show us what you've seen. Psychic Mouse that's in the White House. Tell us what you've heard. Oh, Psychic Mouse that's in the White House. Show us what you've seen. Oh, Psychic Mouse. Well, if it isn't my girl Mixie, welcome to another episode of Psychic Mouse that's in the White House. Let's get down to business, Mixie. You got it, Psychic Mouse. Psychic Mouse, I wanna get your feedback on what's going on with all of this gun violence. Mixie, I don't know what's going on, Mixie. It makes you wonder about that Second Amendment right, Mixie. I mean, I'm not saying it should be taken away, but it makes you wonder. You know, we got to get stricter on who's allowed to have guns in this country because they getting buck wild out there. They getting buck wild west. The wild west. You hear what I'm saying, Mixie? It's getting crazy out there. You know, Biden. I'm sorry, Biden's gonna have to take some more action, do some executive orders now. I'm just saying is, you know, Biden be falling asleep at night. I be watching from a distance, me and all my cousins. I'll be watching from a distance, waiting for Biden and Jill to fall asleep. Watching them go to sleep, and as soon as the eyelids get heavy and we hear the snoring, I run up over there and I whisper in Biden's ear. You see what's going on. I be talking to his subconscious, Mixie. You see what's going on out there with the gun violence. You're gonna have to take some action. It's your old friend Marguerite. I've been whispering in your ear since Obama was in office. Pretend like this is your conscience. You're gonna have to do something about the gun violence out there. It's getting too crazy. They're getting too crazy out there. I be talking to him, Mixie. I be talking to him. Something's got to be done. We got to get some executive orders out there. We got to speed this process up. We can't be waiting on the Republicans to agree with us because they ain't going to never agree, Mixie. They ain't going to never agree. Well, I already shuffled the cards, Psychic Mouse. I'm going to let you go ahead and take this over. I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck. Okay. First card up, Mixie, is the Ten of Wands in reverse. Now, don't think of these wands as wands. Think of them as guns, Mixie. We need to just go ahead and gather up the guns from the crazy people. Gather up the guns for those assault rifles that the white supremacists and whoever got them tucked away somewhere, waiting for their cue that civil war is about to take place. Meet us at Mar-a-Lago, because you know Mar-a-Lago, that's the white supremacist capital. Mar-a-Lago is, and the king is sitting up at his palace. So when his subjects meet up at Mar-a-Lago, for their instructions on taking action with their assault rifles. We can't wait for that to happen, Mixie. We can't wait for that to happen. We got to gather up the guns and carry them away. And if they whine and cry the way a child does when you've gathered up all their toys and put them in a safe place where they can't reach them, just let them cry. Cry and whine until they go to sleep. And then they wake up from their sleep ready for their bottle or their pacifier, Mixie. We got to go ahead and gather up them assault rifles and them guns from the crazy people, from the crazies. Right? Yes, I'm hearing somebody out there saying now, but they got rights too. They got rights. Yes, they do have rights. Nobody trying to amend the Second Amendment. Nobody trying to say that you can't exercise your rights. We taking away your liberties, all of that stuff. Sit down. Sit down. That's what I got to say, Mixie. Go ahead and sit down. If you crazy, you don't need a gun. You don't need a knife. You don't need a fork. You don't need a spoon. Because if you crazy and you get that extra human strength, a spoon is dangerous. You understand? Trying to scoop out an eyeball or something. You know what I'm saying, Mixie? I know I'm taking it too far, Mixie. Let me move on to the next card. We got the Three of Swords in reverse. Now, no matter how you look at it, Mixie, reverse or upright, this gun violence is causing a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow, breaking a lot of hearts. People who've lost loved ones and people who haven't. We have got to do something, Mixie. We have got to do something about this. Don't look at the swords as swords. These are guns. Now, I don't care what card I pull. It could be wands. It could be swords. It could be cups. However you look at it, I'm going to tell you that's a gun. Okay? Just think of it as a gun. No matter what card comes up next. Whatever image is in there is a gun. Okay, let's just get it straight right now, Mixie. Let's just get it straight. Sorrow and pain is crossing this issue with guns. The devil. The devil. Now see, just because I said that, the universe is trying to play tricks on me. You're trying to play tricks on me, universe, but you can't do it. You see them chains? You see them chains? Them guns. Those are guns, Mixie. Those are guns. Tying people down, Mixie. It's tying people down. It's restricting us. People are afraid to go to malls, McDonald's, the park, the movie theater, because you don't know when somebody is going to be activated by something the far way in Oz, off in Oz somewhere. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't say that because Oz was a beautiful place. On some far off planet, they're going to be activated in their mind. Somewhere in their mind, they get activated that they need to go to the local grocery store and kill people. It's crazy, Mixie. People are afraid to go out. People are afraid to go out because somebody feels like their liberties and their freedoms have been impinged upon. Mixie, I hope I'm using the right words. Okay? Impinged, impinged, I don't know. Pigeonholed with a guy, I don't know, Mixie. Next card up is Strength in reverse. Weakness. Now is not the time to be weak. Now is the time to take action against gun violence in this country, Mixie. It's time to take action. We can't be having people running around with assault weapons, and when they don't get their way or they feel like the immigrants are trying to take our place, trying to take the place of American born. Let me just stop for a minute. What the hell? Let's talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene for a minute. She can't escape the no matter how you try to color it. Probably shouldn't use the word color. Let me see if I can find something else. No matter how you try to paint that picture, that was white supremacy at its height. Okay, what she was trying to do, and then she tried to cover it up saying, oh, I didn't know, I hadn't read over the documents before that was published. Well, you seem to think you smart about everything else. I'm sorry, but I just can't buy that one, that you didn't read it over before it was published. You did. You knew what was being published. You didn't expect the backlash. That's what it is. You lying heifer. And every time I look at that heifer, I'm like, you know what? She's a bottle blonde. She is a bottle blonde. I feel like somewhere in that family history, there's some shades of brown every time I see her. Every time I see her, Mixie. I'm telling you, Mixie, there's some shades of brown in that Margaret Taylor Greene family tree. I'm just saying, every time I see her, that's what I think. She's a bottle blonde. She's a bottle blonde. Anyhow, I got off the subject, Mixie. Now I don't even remember what I was saying. Now, we can't be weak about this. We cannot be weak. Well, you know what? I do remember what I was saying now, Mixie. I do remember what I was saying. This Marjorie Taylor Greene, no matter how you paint that picture, Mixie, no matter how you paint that picture, everything that was said, how you gonna say this is for immigrants are trying to replace American-born citizens? I'm American. I was born here. I'm brown. I am not thinking that brown people, immigrants coming into this country, are trying to replace me, right? I'm brown. I was born here. Mixie, you brown. You was born here. Are you thinking that immigrants are coming into this country to try to replace you? No. Even though she didn't say it, she's talking about white people. She's talking about white people. I am not sitting around thinking about the immigrants that are coming into this country trying to replace me. I am not thinking about that on a daily basis. I am not thinking that my liberties are being taken. Listen, what I'm thinking about is people trying to exterminate me, Mixie. What you thinking about, Mixie? I'm worried about people trying to kill me and my people because our skin is brown. That's what I'm worried about, Psychic Mouse. That's what I'm talking about. Now let me move on from that. I went on a huge rant, probably about 3 or 4 minutes there, Mixie. This gonna be a long one. We ain't finished the spread yet. So this is about weakness, Mixie. In the past, we were weak in trying to take action against gun violence in this country, gun reform in this country. We can't do that no more. Leave that weakness in the past. We need strength. We need strong people to change the laws. Okay? See, there's the cups. That's a gun. You see, they holding a gun to this man's close to his head. They holding the gun to his head and he trying to look the other direction. When somebody is holding the gun to your head, you can't look the other direction. You either got, now if this was a black man in this picture, Mixie, or a black mouse in this picture, we ain't sticking around long enough for somebody to hold a gun to our head and kill us. We know to run. We know to run. Especially if that gun got a uniform on it that's blue. Run. Well, no, I can't even say that because that'll get you killed too, right, Mixie? That'll get you killed too. We just stuck, Mixie. Brown mice, brown people, we just stuck. We just stuck, Mixie. What the hell we gonna do? Now let me get back to this. We have got to do something about people thinking they can just go into a supermarket and kill people. Check it out, Mixie. Check it out. Check it out. Check out what I'm about to say now. If you're white and you do this, they only shoot you in the leg. They either take you into custody so they can find out where did it go wrong. Where did it go wrong? This poor child feeling like their liberties have been taken away from them. There must be some sort of mental anguish. Let that be a black person like the one at the Capitol. They shot him dead, Mixie. They killed him. They killed him dead. They killed him dead, Mixie. Okay? We don't have time to sit around waiting for offers from the Republicans, the negotiations. You see these cups, i.e. guns, sitting in front of this man? You're going to have to pick one of these cups, one of these executive orders there, Mixie, and put this into action. We got to do something. Page of Wands in reverse. Take the guns away from the children. This wand is a gun. Take the guns away from people who can't handle it, who are too immature to handle it, Mixie. What you need an assault rifle for? What you need an assault rifle for? What you trying to, you go and kill a herd of elephants? You go and kill some a family of deer? What's going on? You can't, I'm going fishing. With an assault rifle? What you gonna do? Kill a school of fish? What you doing? What you gonna do? Hang the net at the end of the assault rifle and toss it into the water? And scoop up the fish? A school of fish? What you gonna do with that assault rifle? Oh, I'm going shopping. Shopping for what? Shopping? What you need an assault rifle to go to the mall for? You looking for a new swimsuit to fit the rifle, Mixie? What you need that assault weapon for? Oh, I'm going to eat out. You're that lonely that you gotta bring your assault rifle to sit across from you? What kind of conversations y'all having? Now that we on the subject of conversations, is that assault rifle talking to you in your sleep? Is it saying, "Come and get me, Seymour"? Like the giant plant from outer space? What is going on? Are the bullets talking to you? What is going on in your head that you feel like, and it don't even have to be an assault gun, assault rifle, Mixie, any kind of gun. Why do you need that gun to go and kill people, Mixie? I don't understand it. Okay? These guns are people using these guns to kill people, destroying families, whether it's the shooter or the people who've lost loved ones from gun violence, Mixie. Okay? This is causing a lot of problems, Mixie. It's causing a lot of problems, Mixie. We got to do something about this gun violence. Looking in the new direction, put the gun aside and look in a new direction. Finding solutions other than acting on your anger and killing people. This is the fear. This is the fear. More people are gonna die at the hands of guns unless some executive action is done, Mixie. People are too content. You can't take away my right to have a gun. We need to. If your mind ain't right, if the guns and bullets are talking to you, calling to you, saying, let's go find some action today. Let's kill people for sport. You don't need a gun. You don't need a gun. Guns can be dangerous. I understand it's not the gun, it's the person behind the gun. Exactly. There's great responsibility that comes with owning a gun. And if your mind ain't right, you don't need a gun. You don't need a gun. I went off on a long tangent, Mixie. That was a long one about guns. But we did it under 30 minutes, Mixie, and I talked the whole time. Yes, you did, Psychic Mouse. You talked the whole time. Thank you so much for doing that on gun reform. Oh, you're welcome. It's so nice to see you and all of my adoring fans. I hope y'all enjoyed this video on guns. Well, Psychic Mouse, before you go, let's talk about. You want to talk about what's going to happen with George Floyd? No, I don't, Mixie. Because if Derek Chauvin is not found guilty, that's when the guns are going to come out. I'm telling you, Mixie, there was shots fired last night at the police and the National Guard. People don't care no more, Mixie. It's going to be all-out war in Minnesota. I heard you talking about the other day how the ground just opened up like quicksand and the whole state just fell in it. That's going to happen if Derek Chauvin is not found guilty. Not only are people going to take matters into their own hands that live there, people going to be coming in from other states, Mixie. I'm scared of what's going to happen, Mixie. I'm scared about what's going to happen. Okay, so we'll just talk about it later then, Psychic Mouse. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Mixie. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Bye, Psychic Mouse. Bye, you guys.